want to know how I do my makeup. And now today I'm just going to do a simple kind of fall makeup, nothing huge, just like I said, very simple, very laid back, mom on the go kind of an idea. Very minimal products are going to be used. Some of my favorite products I'm going to be using. Now all of my products are going to be pharmacy products. I love this company. This company is a lot more on the natural side. And for me, I have a lot of breakouts. As you can tell, I've got some issues, some problem spots. But for me, I have noticed a big impact on my skin. Not necessarily the first step being, you know, the cleanser and the toner and the moisturizers and the serums and the eye creams and one of my favorites, eye masks. But it's also sleep and water. You've got to make sure you're hydrated and have great sleep, or at least 8 hours. But if you're a mom, you're lucky to get 8 hours. But anyways, so today like I said, I'm just going to do a very minimal look, and we'll just kind of, sorry, I'm getting my light all set up here. Just very classy, kind of a fall look as well. Now there might be one or two products that is not pharmacy because I'm waiting for some items to come in. So gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But most of this, like I said, is pharmacy, and I love it. Love it, love it. All right, let me get my stuff here. All right, so the first step, what I like to do is, I know this is supposed to be for like a finishing spray, but I kind of use it as a first primer. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and just spray. It's also cool and refreshing too. Now I do apologize, I will be putting my glasses on and off because I'm blind as a bat. And I also have my child in the back. So while this is setting and drying, I have two different primers that I like. So I kind of flip-flop back and forth. They're both VFX Pro. They're both camera ready. One is going to be like an everyday, and one's going to be more like for pictures or, you know, family fall photos or anything. So for me, I'm going to use the strobe. So you don't, like I said, you really don't need a whole lot. One thing I do like about the strobe is it helps with a lot of my drier face customers. So, like I said, you're just going to put it all over the face, and it smells really good. It's very light, it's very subtle, so it's not too much, but just let it soak in. And oh, I love how it's kind of like a moisturize effect too. Really good going underneath your foundation. So the next thing I like to do, because I've messed all my face up, is just do my eyes, my eyebrows. Just kind of hard to see. I have to get my mirror. Just kind of shape them up. Because another thing too, whenever you are coming out of the shower, you might want to do this, because you don't want to have eyebrow this way, part of your eyebrow that way. You want it kind of all even. So, let's see here. I put my hair up, getting a little toasty. All right, so the next thing you would need to do is concealer. Now, the trick is, with concealer, my recommendation is always get one shade lighter and one shade darker. Because in the summertime, you need the darker, because you're out in the summer, sun, and, you know, getting all that all the vitamin D in your skin. So because for me, I don't get out in the sun that much, so I'm going to do the lighter one. And then for me, what I like to do, so I'm going to try and do it in the camera here. If I can, I'll have to get my mirror. But I just go right underneath the eye. Now, people do concealer different ways. For me, this is just what works. And then I'm also going to get some of the trouble spots. You know, how us lovely ladies like to camouflage some of our issues. Now, with concealer, don't I look attractive? Is you also like to use it kind of as a highlighter. Just down the nose, just very slightly. You don't need to go crazy. Okay? And I hear my little boy in the back. Now I'm gonna have to do this close because, like I said, I'm pretty blind. So when you do this, you just want to dab, 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 because if you swipe, you're going to move the product. Sorry, you're going to move the product away from the spot that you want to conceal. So you just go ahead and just lightly brush it in. Now when you get to the forehead, you want to go up and out, up and out. Okay, now the other eye. Like I said, I do apologize. Try to get some of this shown to you. See? You just down, 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 down. And I love the VFX because it's really nice on coverage. And it is a buildable coverage. So it's really convenient to have. Okay, get my glasses back on. See, doesn't it look beautiful already? Love it. Okay. Now the next brush I am going to be using is my favorite brush I've used for years. It is not Pharmacy, but it is one of my favorites. Now this is another VFX Pro. This is also buildable. This is also for more of a glam look, but for me, it's an everyday look. It's either this or my BB cream. So between those two, oh, beautiful. Think of it this way. Glam, photo, winter, fall, you want this. Summer, you don't really want a whole lot on. You're going someplace, but you don't really want to get glammed up. You just want to cover up some spots. BB cream. And we also do have CC cream. But I'll let you know the difference between a BB and a CC in another video. So for now, like I said, this isn't the brush. It's a Tarte brush. But for me, I've used this for years. It's one of my favorite foundation brushes. But now you can also use the concealer brush as well, or the kabuki brush, which is a really good brush too. So for me, you just go dope, 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 just dab. Now, if you want to get this product, but you're like, I just don't know my color, and it's really hard to find it just right, you know, like the shade and whatnot, send me a picture. When you send me a picture, make sure you're in the light, the natural sunlight. Don't use any of these LED, you know, nothing like that. Just regular sun, and take a picture. I have on my pharmacy page, I have a picture where it shows you how to take the picture. And once you send it to me, I will let you know your color. Now also, make sure, ladies, that you take the foundation down your neck. Couldn't tell you how many people I've seen on a day-to-day basis, not necessarily people even I know, and it's just like, come on, ladies, look at this big old line. Why you do that? Okay, see, isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Okay. Now, like I said, this is an easy go-to look. So I'm skipping the finishing powder and I'm skipping the bronzer. This is just me. Okay. Now, something else help seal everything in. Use the spray again. So again, the glasses up on my head. All right. Let it dry, let it dry. Let it dry. Okay, now I'm cooled off. I can pull my hair down. Okay, whew. Okay. Now this is not a pharmacy product, but it is one that I have to use for now. So, and I just use it to just barely brush in some of the extra spots that just need some extra love. Now I'm going to have to use my mirror because I can't see, but you just fill in the bare spots. I know whenever I was younger, I excessively tweezed quite a bit. So, all the ladies out there and the youngsters, please don't ever tweeze. You do that, you're going to regret it whenever you get into your 30s. Or shoot, even later down the road too, earlier down the road. Okay, put my foundation back up. Now this, I love this color. It's called Sugar Pink, and it's blush. It's kind of like a peachy pink. It's really pretty. See, it's almost skin tone, kind of brownish. It's really pretty anyway, like I said. And just put it on the cheekbones. Just right here. Just right there. A little goes a long way. And just kind of carry it up right there. See? Now, the trick is, with the leftovers on your brush, just lightly go over your whole entire face. Because you also got to think, whenever you're putting blush and bronzer, it goes in the places where the sun has hit you the most. So if you think about it, forehead, here and here, here and here, cheeks, and a little bit of chin. Now, a lot of people have told me a trick where you do the W, you go up and over and down and over. So like I said, up and over to create a W. And that right there is where you can put your blush. Now for me, that's not really my style, but it looks really pretty on a lot of people that do that. So, next step is kind of a combo. So this is really pretty. This is a long-lasting creamy eyeshadow in Pink Glow. Now, whenever I was in high school, there was this, I can't remember what it was. It was like an ink, something or another. It was like this, but it was a long-lasting, it was like a tattoo, something or another. Not a tattoo, but that's what it was called. But anyway, and it stayed on forever. This is a dupe for it. So I just put just a littlest bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. And like I said, I have to put my thing up here. Alright, so you just dab, 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 dab. And just go on the eyelid. Don't go up here. Just very little bit amounts. Okay? Now I'm going to do the other side. Dab, 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 dab. See? Just very little. Just little. Nothing excessive. Alright. Okay. So now, get my glasses back on again. This is the Trio eyeshadow kit. It is in the shade 06 Sunset Kiss. It's a really good fall color, and it's kind of a gold, light, bronzy look. So for me, what I do I'll do my best to do this in the camera. So I just brush over the crease part with this. Just very little. You don't need a whole lot. Again with the other side. Okay. And now I just went in with this shade right here. So now I'm going to go in and use this kind of golden. And I'm going to bring it kind of on the middle or the corner over. Right on top of where I just placed the other shadow. Okay. Now for me, I like to just tap, tap, tap because it gets all the extra little flakes off. And now I'm going to be going in with this color right here. And I'm just going to put it kind of on the outside, kind of half out. Okay. Now for this, I'm going to have to get in the mirror, so give me 1 second. And I'll show you what it looks like before I blend. See? Just ever so slightly. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Go in the middle, go up and out. Go in the middle, go up and go out. See? Now it's kind of hard to see. But then what I do is I go in to this little golden color and I just blend everything in. Blending is your best key when it comes to this, because that's how a lot of us get the smoky eye. Beautiful smoky eye. Okay, looks like I need just a little bit more of the darker color, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Don't mind the eyebrows, I need to get them done. So anyways, so there's that. And then, again, this is going to be the key. Sets everything in. Now that will be the last spray. So I'm going to put that up. Now, got an eyelash or something in my eye. Alright, now this is my favorite mascara. This is the Zen mascara. I usually will do about 2 coats, but before that, I use my eyelash curler. So let me go ahead and do the eyelash curler real quick. I'll just lay that aside there. I'm going to try and get into the camera here. So what I like to do is curl it, wait a couple of seconds, come out, let my lashes breathe for a moment, and go further on the corner. And then take it off. And then I love this brush because it's very thin. It's not really thick. It's very petite. And I usually never liked smaller mascaras until this. And this is good. This will make you look like you got false lashes even though you don't. So, get in the camera. So I like to go at the very bottom and just shimmy up and just let it drag. And when I say the bottom, I mean like the pore of your lashes. And just go up. And then once you've got that far, I like to just do the very ends. Okay. And then just barely the bottoms. Now I know it's really hard to see. Let me go ahead and do this other one. And then I'll show you the finished product. So again, you just crimp, 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 crimp. Let go. Let your eyelashes breathe for a second. And then crimp, 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 crimp. And then you go again, like I said, with the eyelash or the mascara. So go down and up. Now take your time, because if you take your time, it's gonna make your eyelashes pop. And like I said, make them look like you got some falsies, when we all know you don't. And then just barely on the bottom. And now for me, I like to go back to the other side. So let me go do this other side real quick. And like I said, when you get to the lashes, go slow. Make sure you get every lash, because that's what makes your eyes make it look like you have false lashes. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, false lashes, they're rough on me. I feel like I got like something sticking me in the eyeball. Alright, so here's the finished look. Take my glasses off. See? Isn't that pretty? Like I said, just very easy. And now for a lip, I'm going to do my favorite. And I believe this is called Brave. It is our matte lip. It's really, really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to use the mirror for this. A little goes a long way. Okay, now I'm just going to shape. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now what I like to do, let that dry for just a second, but what I like to do is do two different kind of lips. So that way it gives it like a dimension. So you see the purple lake? Just a little. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, look at that. Beautiful. I'll get my mirror up so you can really see. See? Oh, love it. All right, guys. That is it. Didn't take much time at all, and like I said, easy. I mean, honestly, with my hair, after I take a shower night before and then I wake up and I do my just a little shush just to make it look like I actually tried. And then just literally, if I were to have done this makeup in real time and not showing you, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, easy. All right, that's it. Thank you, guys.